I'm done with my medical treatment. Now how long will it be until my demand letter gets sent out? It's taking forever. In short, 3 to 6 months, 2 to 7 months, sometimes sooner, sometimes later. Let me explain. So there's a lot of different variables that go into answering this question. When you're done with your medical treatment, if you have a law firm, the law firm now has to go back to the medical providers and ask them for all of your records and bills. Some law firms will get these records and bills in what's called affidavit form. That way, if the insurance company tries to play games and doesn't want to give you a reasonable offer, the records and bills are already ready to go to file the lawsuit because you need those in affidavit form to file the lawsuit. I mean, you can file it and then add them, but you need them in affidavit form to go that route. Sometimes that takes a little bit longer, but in the general sense, you're now at the mercy of the medical providers sending the medical records and the bills to the law firm that's working on your demand letter. And some medical providers may have a good, efficient system over there where they're getting the records and bills over right away and they don't really miss a beat. But then you have other medical providers that they're a little disorganized and they have new people working for them and it's taking forever for the doctor to write all the final notes and to check them to make sure that everything's ready to go. Another thing that plays a part in this is if you only went to one medical provider, you only need one record and bill. But if you've been to 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 medical providers, well, then that's going to take a tremendously amount of more time because there's more medical records and bills to go after. Then the law firm has to put together this demand letter. And once again, if there's only 1 or 2 medical providers, well, then the demand letter is not going to be as long and it's not going to take as long because there's not that many providers. But if there's a lot more providers, then the demand letter is going to take longer because then the demand writer has to write down the summaries from all of those medical records. Then you have to ask, does this law firm have a good, efficient system going on where their demand writer is able to get demands up and going and keep the ball moving? Or are they backed up and they're trying to catch up on other cases and your case gets put to the back or maybe your case gets put to the front because they really like your case? You know, I don't know the law firm you have or how they're handling their case. We specifically like to get something called lost joy letters from our clients. So now it puts it back on the client to get lost joy letters to us, and sometimes we're waiting around for those lost joy letters. Or if we need lost wage letters, we're waiting around for that, which also brings more time to the demand letter process. So yeah, a lot of ins and outs, but like I said, I think what's fair once you're done with your medical treatment, what would be fair is 2 to 3, 3 to 6, 2 to 7, somewhere in that range of getting a demand letter to the insurance company out. Hope this video has been educational or helpful to you. Feel free to reach out anytime for a free case evaluation, 832-925-2030. This tie looks really good in the light. This is my new favorite tie. God bless you.